Hello guys. So I think we can just name that video mental problems, yeah? So that was part 2, Miss Piggy, for your mental problems. This is now part 3 for Miss Piggy, okay? £100. So the first part was parents and lives, right? If you look on my timeline, there is Kuundurwa part 1 for Miss Piggy, which is parents and lives. In part 1, we talked about parents who do their lives when the child is crying. That we, as the Facebookers, we need to understand that children come first. So if a child is crying and you're on a live, that shows that there is some form of parent abuse. So that was part 1 for Miss Piggy. She calls herself Muzukuru WeMasvingo or something like that, which is a fake name. It's a ghost name. So literally, we're talking about no one here. Like I said, if any of my accounts get closed, then even those I suspect, your accounts will be closed too. Okay? So here we are here to tell each other the truth without getting each other blocked or getting somebody blocked. But because if you block me, you need to block somebody else who comes talking how they feel. So imagine how many people you end up blocking. All right. So like I said, the first part for Miss Piggy, when she insulted me on the 2nd of July, she took off the videos. Why? It was parents who do lives when the children are crying for attention. The second part, which I've just done now, she said, point 777, you've got mental problems. So the second part, which just cut off, we'll call it mental problems, right? This is now the third part for Miss Piggy. All right? So Miss Piggy, in your video, you said that you asked me £100 because you thought I was a sister. I was your sister. How am I your sister, Miss Piggy? Where do you define sisterhood here? When I was shouted to kumvenge, did you come as a sister to support me? Or people started hearing nemahunga. Masimba came to tell me, oh, Muzukuru WeMasvingo said this about me. I just completely ignored. Oh, she told me kuti wakamtengera motkar. I completely ignored. Because you saw kuti my game pamvenge old was now up. Alright? Saka iwewe on your life uchindu wundura, you said you asked £100 from me, and I think you asked for £100 about 4 weeks ago. Why would you ask £100 mun akabenda face? Why would you ask for £100 mun akanwa pills? This Muzukuru WeMasvingo, Miss Piggy. Why would you ask for £100 for this person you're saying you're on disability, whatever? Let me tell you something about disability, okay? I might not be on ESA, but the truth is I'll always get my PIP, whether I've got £10,000 in my account or I've got 2 million in my account. It's different from the benefit you get, okay? You get benefits of ESA or whatever. But if you even David Beckham. If David Beckham has a disability, you'll still get his disability money from the states. It doesn't matter how much money he has. But him, because he's a human being with conscience, he might just say, no, I don't want that disability money. But this disability money is entitled to you. You can just go about anywhere with that one. Okay, it's different from ESA and the universal credit and the job center. I don't know, whatever you get there. Okay. So you now have said, I'm on, what did you say? You're on benefits. Let me tell you something. My neighbor's house is about £800,000. My house is about £600,000. The other house in the other road is about 1.5 million. I think there's a cutoff of benefits there, isn't there? Exactly. Yeah? So please, sister, don't talk about things from Snack Square. When was the last time you saw me? 14 years ago. And things change. When I was with you guys, I wasn't even with you guys. I was working for you guys as a bouncer. Okay? Saka, why are you asking for £100 when this woman's face is on the side? Sissy Prudence, everybody, hello. Do you see where you got it twisted, Miss Piggy? Why do you ask for £100? Did you help me in old Mbenge when I was getting insulted? Did you help me? Did you help me on my group to just do things as a sister since you say you're my sister? You need to be careful how you use this sister thing. And asking for £100, you thought I was a stupid person. You thought the way you guys, I gave you the opportunity to treat me in Slough. I was at work. I never really lived in Slough. I lived in Taplow, Maidenhead, or in Langley. But I was at work. I was a bouncer for you guys. You know those clubs you used to go to, Africana. Exactly. So you come in my inbox when people are not watching or listening, you ask me for £100. But are you not the same people who say Zani is paying you that much? Are you not the same person who shows on your profile you with the cabbages acting like you're doing business in Zimbabwe? You show us a farm full of macabbage, but in macabbage ayaga, you're not even there. You see where you're getting it twisted, sister? On one hand, you're showing the social media people that you've got money, you've got these cabbages, arikukura, hey, bless you, you've got these cabbages, arikukura ku Zimbabwe. All right? On the other hand, you're in my inbox asking for £100, and you are saying to me, Diripama benefits. You're saying to me, Simuro Muraka Benda. You're saying to me, Vana vakatorwa ni social services. But you've got the audacity to ask me for £100. How evil are you? How evil are you? What did I tell you about £100? When you spoke to me, I felt so upset. To think this Muzukuru WeMasvingo comes back door asking me for £100. How many people have I given money to? Families. I don't have much. Christmas, I gave about 15 to 18 families my $40 each. I showed the V11s to Mkoma Masimba and Sisi Smelly. And I've got a few other people who ask me for cash inbox, and I know they need it, so I use World Remit to send it to them. And you, Miss Piggy, you come and you ask me for money. How dare you? Your husband is going to work. You are going to work and you ask me for money. How sad are you? What have you done for me that you are asking for money? And when you asked me for money, I got upset and I told you, Miss Piggy, I was going to do a live because I've got other professionals asking me for money again. I was talking about you. In case you didn't read between the lines, and you know I was talking about you. Guys, go to YouTube. You'll find where it says SabenaRuwizhi777 asks professionals not to ask you for money. Okay? Where do they think I get this money from? Husband is working. She is working, doing a living job. Where does she think I get money from? Do you see these users on Facebook? They come out showing us cabbages. Like they've got a farm. They are not in the picture of the cabbages. And then, behind closed doors, they're asking you for £100. And I want to tell you something, guys. This lady, Miss Piggy, she's got a cousin again. 2 weeks before Miss Piggy asked me for money, her cousin came to ask me for money. Come out, Chika, if you want me. Fucking idiots. Come out. This Miss Piggy's cousin had asked me for money 2 weeks prior to Miss Piggy asking me for money. Miss Piggy asked me for money about 3 weeks ago. Her cousin, first cousin who she gossips about, asked me for money 2 weeks ago again. Can you, don't worry, they'll come out. I'll flush them out slowly. This is just part 3. You sisters, you call me that I'm your sisters. Am I really your sisters? Your cousin even asked my sister Christine for money too. You're stupid, yeah? Going around asking money. Where you think people get, don't you think we've got relatives to give money to? Don't be silly and don't be stupid. Didn't your cousin go to my sister Christine asking for money? I'm not going to say your cousin's name unless she wants to invite herself in. I say to my sister, these people are stupid. What do they do for you? My sister said they are stupid. They only come when they want money, but when there's other things, when she's talking on Facebook, you hardly supported her. Pepe, come on in. We're talking about people who ask for money back door. No, Sisimelo, Missy Piggy I didn't give her any money, but she was asking for money back door. But she's acting like she's rich out there. So when I saw Miss Karoi, you know, the one who cooks snake food in Old Mvenge, the one that's an PF member, but she's not a member because she's not a registered, yeah? When I saw her there, I thought, let me wind up Missy Piggy. I just said Zidodi, just to see. Because, you know, when somebody, Munagawia, if somebody comes and slaps you, Nempama, will you retaliate in a knife? Will you? So I slapped Miss Piggy Nempama. Vaka retaliate a knife. Miss Piglet. Vaka retaliate a knife. Like my son Indiana said, people always say their darkest secrets when they're angry. And she said them, right? When she said them, she even deleted the videos. Why would she? She didn't know I just come to give her views. She was suffering with 5 views at a time, 5 views, 3 views. She was suffering. So I gave her views. That's the first time she's ever had 150 views because I just said Zidodi. Because she went, when Miss Karoi came, the snaky chef, yeah, when Miss Karoi came, Miss Piggy said, hello, sweetie. And then I said, listen, how can you say sweetie to somebody? I took with the level she shouted at my kids and me. Oh, I don't even know the story. Excuse me, Miss Piggy. You're always on Facebook, so how wouldn't you know the story? So let me tell you something, Miss Piggy. I put her in a very uncomfortable situation. All right, so she started and apana, she started talking about herself. She started saying what I'm gonna tell you guys, and I haven't even touched some of the secrets which she brought out herself. So your own cousin comes to ask me for money. Imagine, these are old women. We're talking about 48 years old, 46 years old. They don't defend Sabina on old Mbenge. They don't defend me anyway, but they come in my inbox one after another asking for money. They are not even celebrities, because when you're a celebrity, you will have a lot of people asking for help. What have they done for me? Missy Piggy, I told you I wanted to come and train the women in Slough. What did you do? You closed the doors for them. Didn't you? Yeah? No, this is what you do, judge's wife. When people think they're a step ahead, you just press one thing and they will say everything. Did she ever say it before when I was being attacked left, right, and center that I was a sister? Did she ever say that Sabina, I asked £100 from Sabina? Doesn't she show cabbages as if she's doing business in Zimbabwe? So why are you showing the public that you've got all these cabbages you're running, you've got all this chicken farm you're running, but you're asking a disabled person for £100? How stupid are you, sister? You and your cousin. Your cousin needs to come out and say it. If she doesn't come in, I'll respect your cousin because I don't have a problem with her. But your cousin asked me for money 2 weeks before. If she says I am lying, she should come out herself. You see how people are, guys. In public, when you're being stoned, they leave you to be stoned. In private, they come and ask for money. But in public, they are running around saying she takes pills, she's got mental problems, she's got face on the side. And people like you should not be left on this social media leading people, yet inside you are raising wolves. You can see with your face, Miss Piggy, there is something which is not right. Bless you, Ovu. No, we're just talking about this lady who thinks she wundured me right on the 2nd of July. Unfortunately, she deleted her videos, right? But I can show you the screenshots, right? You know, this woman, yeah, you have to watch the videos I've done, yeah? This is part 3 for her, so I'll just carry on, yeah? They go in per timeline, they act like they're doing business. We've got a chicken run, we've got a cabbage farm, whatever. But behind closed doors, they're coming to us so-called vulnerable people and they're asking for money. Imagine the whole family asking you for money every 2 weeks. Me, some people who know me here, they know if I've got cash, I donate to a few people in Zimbabwe. Like I told you, I bought my parents' houses. You know, I don't even need to help my own family because I've helped them enough It's time I do what I've always wanted to do and what I've always done ever since I was young. So this lady was busy befriending a so-called enemy on Facebook here, but she says she's my sister. So I just asked her, how are you laughing with somebody who insulted my kids like that? How come you didn't do your life saying, listen, Miss Karoi, the snake cooker, don't talk about Mandela and Indiana in such a way. Exactly, Tiffany. They think I'm vulnerable, but in anything, she never even went to Karoi and said, listen, you're talking rubbish about the kids. But God always gives you papa. I'm just controlled by God. Panimama lives and shika where I was not supposed to be. And for true believers, they know what I mean. Be careful. Gracie, you know who you are. Sister. And you know who you are. Saka, like I said, inini my TB girls, please. CNN, please. Iwewe, Miss Piggy, I do not give people cash these days. I told you before. I'm now a personal trainer. I'm a fitness instructor of the gym. I'm a personal trainer. I'm a group trainer. Okay? Saka, let us Zimbabweans do these things. Iwewe, you know you're the mayoress of Slough. I told you, let's find a place we train these women. We make money and I leave you money. But you want to come and just get money from me without working. Fuck off. You need to use that fat you've got to get money for yourself. How many times have I told ladies, good listen ladies, let's do training. You can come with Makue and you put Facebook, but let's do training. If you go inbox wise, you're dying inside. We're all dying inside. Because we've got unnecessary fat in our body and it's been caused by our diet. And these are things I say to Miss Piggy, I'm coming to give my Zimbabwean people as a gift. What have you done? Nothing. Because you yourself, you have mental problems, you are evil, you are bitter. So you have closed doors even for people in Slough so that their personal trainer cannot reach for them. Because you yourself, you are evil and you don't want anyone to be better than you and you don't want new things coming into your dirty brain. Tell the truth. You can never, ever get money from Sabina, Miss Piggy. You have to work for it. You have to find a place in Slough, a community hall, where we can come and preach a healthy living to our lovely sisters and brothers. I gave you the business. I'm qualified, I'm insured, and I'm all right with that. All you need to do is to arrange that. I'll come and I'll have a seminar. I've got the machine, a massaging bed, which tests all the fat content and the water content, and I can train as well. What did you do? Close doors for me because you're stupid. You really don't know where I was 14 years ago when I left you and I dumped you guys. I dumped you because you were just empty vessels, and I've come back just to think maybe you can make 1 or 2 sentences, we can start doing work. No, you're just a raving alcoholic who plays that annoying music when your child is disturbed and it's a weekday for school. How evil is that? And you think people can't see that? Sister, you and your cousin, you came to ask money from me. There's nothing you've ever done for me. You say I bought you a car? Yes, okay, I have bought you a car. All right then. What have you done for me? When I went to prison and my kids were sold in the highest court in 2008, were you there? When I went to prison in 2010, when I fought that Swedish Scandinavian ex-fiance of mine, were you there to support me since you say you're my sister? We don't need sisters like you in society. You're a contamination sisters like you in society. And children of Zimbabwe need to be careful of people like you. We need to be careful of people like you. Just want to take, but you never give. So you must be exposed for who you are. You don't want unit. Hey, Chief. Hello, Chief. Mr. Handsome. Can you hear me? Murundinzwe. Oh, now you're right. How are you doing, Chief EB?
I'm good.
Oh, we can't even hear you.
Baba
Baba Mandela is fine. Baba
Mandela.
Mandela is fine. He's gone to the lawyers for the kids. I said I'm not going to no lawyers, man. Listen, I've got certain levels. I only go to lawyers when I know I want my immigration or I want to come out of prison. I don't go anymore to family courts. Baba Mandela, he should do that. I don't fight for what is not really important.
Okay. Right. Mzee 777 uyu Muzukuru WeMasvingo uyu akakanya madhaka, but ngatimuregerere, ngatiregerere vanhu vakadaro. Tinoziva kuti shamwari dzedu dzinotirasisa, dzinotishungurudza.
Yeah,
Vanhu
we can
vacho
hear you.
ngevekutongobatsira. Vakawanda vacho
Yes, okay.
vanenge vari kutodhomoka chaiko, vasi kuziva zvavari kuita. Saka chikuru manje uroona iwo rudo rwawangoita kana pakutanga rwawaiitira vanhu ka wozokupandukira ka, chingoramba uine rudo rworwo, usarasa rudo rworwo nekuti vanenge vadini vazokuitira zvisingaiti. Unotovadzora because ivo ka vanotongoziva, vanozongodzoka futi. Munhu akadaro unoziva ukamuitira chakanaka ka, mangwana futi anongozodzoka futi ichida futi rubatsiro kwauri. Saka iwo ukamuramwa manje anozotoramba ichirasika.
Vanodzoka
Saka
kupi
iwo
vanhu
unodini?
vanokosora zvakadaro? Vanodzoka kupi vanhu vanokosora zvakadaro? Tingasapfeka mamaski vakauya
Anodzoka.
padhuze nesu. Vanhu vari in denial ka, at least vana taterishas vakabuda kuti tiri kurwara. Zvatakaona nemeso edu izvi zvakaoma, akomana wedu we.
Inguva chete muzaya, munhu anozongodzoka ichida futi rubatsiro mangwana, kana kuti iwo wacho mangwana ngatingovaregererai, ngatingoregererana navo. Hatisi kuti tisatsiura, kutsiura kwakanaka. Tovatsiura paunonge watadza kuti ona apa shamwari watadza zvauri kuita apa, uri kubhaiza apa napa, but tovaregerera vanhu
Saka
ivavavo.
do you
Wozi vanhu
understand,
vetakasikwa navo.
Sekuru, kuti kana mwana akauya uzokumbira hanzi chiko? Inini, I do not give people fish anymore. I used to give them when they were illegal immigrants. Now I teach them how to fish. All right? When they say I gave them cars, it's because they were illegal immigrants. So was I. I was even buying houses for my family. I was bringing strangers to this country, and I was also giving them cars like they say. Yeah, it's because we were illegal immigrants. Now we are legal immigrants here. But I'm telling you, I will not give you a fish now. I will teach you how to fish. That's what I'm just saying, Chief.
Yeah. Inotokwanisa kuwana rubatsiro, ndo chete pendinobatsirika. Iwo manje zvaunochita pakadaro, at least kana kuchitomudzawo nenzira yakanaka kuti handizokwanisa kubatsira nekuda kwezva ukama
Sekuru, I'm so.
wawo, ihama dzako, ihama dzedu dzinotitadzira. Handisi kuramba inini, ndinoziva kuti zvese zvana Karo iwesawo tindori nemaproblems nevamwe vanhu futi
Sekuru
wokungorwadziwa kuti of
vanonakidza
course munhu
kunzwa, but
akanditenda.
but haisikuita saka yatingoramba pindai ana Tatenda, bless you, ana Pam, ana Tiffany, yes, bless you. Aiwa ndizonyaya dzatiri kutaura idzi, you're asking for 100 pounds 30 minutes away from me. Is there any day you've come to take those children and cook for them sadza? And you are calling me on your live saying the children were taken by foster care. Do you see how evil people are? But you're asking for 100 pounds. Before you asked for 100 pounds, did you ever think that this woman's face is on the side? Let me cook for her children. Let me go and offer help. Did you? But you are very quick to just come and ask for money. You and your cousin. And your cousin, you knew about. We don't want to say machika. So, sister, if you want a fishy, I am no more giving you a fish now, Miss Piggy. I will teach you how to fish. Miss Piggy, you are the one who wants the money. I didn't come to you and I want the money. Okay? I've for money from anyone. And I told one of the people, do you know who I actually told? I told Sissy Smelly. I said, Sissy Smelly, look at this idiot asking me for money. Sekur.
Andinoda kungozama kuti mudzayaka dzakawanda dzachoka. Tinoda kuti vanhu tibatane tese tiregererane mukutadzirana. Inini chachitori chikumbiro changu kwamuri ana Sisi, ana Tete mese
Put mune headphones here. Mune headphones here, Sekur. Sekur mune headphones here. King of selfie vakakika Philip Chiangwa out. Saka ava vanonzi Chief EB Elias Basopo. The Chief EB. Anofamba vachitaura unity, and unity is the way forward. Iwewe hobvu ndikaona uchitukwa ka and ndiri kunasoona kuti panapa you're right, I'll come for you and I'll rescue you. I wouldn't care kuti vanhu vangani vari kuda kutiuraya ende pano paFacebook kungotaipa uri mumba mako chete, hapana ari kuuya kuzokurova mbama. Saka these people who claim that I thought Sabina was my sister, they need to define what sister is. Not even one day did I even ask for 10 pounds from them. I never even asked for money from them. But they will ask for money from this disabled person continuously, not putting in consideration what I've done for my family, what I've done for strangers, and what I'm still doing. Saka Miss Piggy, the first part was parents and doing lives, okay? And neglecting your own children. There, you were caught guilty. The second part I did for you today was mental problems and alcoholism. It's high time you go to an AA, Alcoholic Anonymous. They will help you there. Stop hiding your problems, your internal problems, because we can see them through the camera, okay? The third one is, I will not give you fish now. I will teach you how to fish it. So if you still want this friendship to go on, you look for 20 to 30 women there in Slough, and I'll come and do my job. And I'll leave you with 100 pounds within 2 hours. All right? You need to learn to work for your money, Miss Piggy. Okay? Not to go around asking people for money, people who are giving you business. And this goes for quite a lot of women here in England. Miss Piggy said that I did body shaming. That's a lie. Miss Piggy told me she hates number 8 on the phones when she used to call me. Oh, I hate number 8. I hate number 8. And now you on your phone, on your live, you involved here. Why don't you also say what you said about her? But when you were speaking to me about number 8, Inini, I knew you were in the same boat because you are both number 8. Saka kana ma 2, ma number 88. Okay? And inini, I'm coming and I'm saying, listen, ladies, we can take this hyperplasia, which is the multiplication of cells, we can reduce this fat and we can make money. Carry on being nurses. Carry on being BBC journalists. Let me do my job. How many women, especially women for some reason, how many women are you seeing in your inbox could newsfeed who have died? But when you look the way they are dressed outside, they've got this big weave outside, they've got this big expensive dress from Turkey. You wouldn't think this person is hiding internal problems, would you? You wouldn't think so. And then you, Miss Piggy, you've been in England for a long time, but I think you need to start integrating to play with English people too, so that you understand what is body shaming. There is no other way as a personal trainer to not talk about being fat and atrophy. There's no other way. There's no nice way of saying somebody is fat. What do you want me to say? Saka, this political correctness, you think you are bringing it in a wrong way. Murukugamira churungu padenga musingatoziya churungu chacho. Look how many English women, how slim they are. And if you look with the English women, the ones who are fat are the poor ones. Look at it very carefully and associate it with our culture. Us in our culture, we say the fat ones are the ones with money and the slim ones are the broke ones. I understand it's an African concept. It used to happen back in the days when you get married to a woman, right, and she's slim, or a man and they're slim, it means they can't afford money for food. But if you look today, taito tengeserwa news cheapaya, akakakaondaka, karu absolute, kane makore akachajika, kupura isusu ana mai Mandela takuita onge mombe, and a few of my other mates. Saka, please stop asking for fish now, people in England. You've got your papers, yeah? Ask how to fish, okay? Like I told you, Muzukuru WeMasvingo, my problems angry niniga akasiyana nako. Indosumza simbi kaine. Inindunorova press ups ka, indunorova squats. Saka, I know good my ligaments, nema bones, nema muscles out there in the right place, okay? Facing aipende shy. Pamwe iwewe nekukumbira mari urikutodo PIP yacho iyoyo. Inonzi personal independent amenusha shinoreva istrongotora mari yacho. Don't you think this person, you see, mari inongouya pane vane mari, ndikudze ana mwari. Ndikudze. Kana wakatotengera hama yako imba chete, zvinhu zvako zvichangoya patafura so. Murikuona? Vana Miss Piggy vaya vanorwadziwa. Kozi vana Miss Piggy vaya vakatraya kuenda kuhurumende kuti vanoti vanopenga kuti vagare vakopiwa mari chete. But in this country now, people with mental problems are not even being given money. A disability which you can see, Yamai Mandela. So if you see me talking to you, one face, one sister rakatofarika so. Muromo utori pa side job. Ashina bas, but ndikukurukura nevanhu vangu. Vari kutoda kupiwa ma benefits aya. Musanjeperwe vanhu. Mukadzi wa judge anokudza ichokwadi. Mukadzi wa judge atogere kozi murume wacho ari kutambira uma 10,000 pounds a month. Saka mukadzi yanda kuendera chikubasa. Chiri chori muvhila macho icho chimukadzi cha judge chiri panapa. Chiri mu posh area murume ari kuenda kubasa. Fanga zvataingoita kuZimbabwe. Amai vanosara pamba. Murume achienda kubasa. Simply because imimi makainonokera Colgate ne immigration makuda kuti muri kuenda kubasa. Iwewe Miss Piggy, you don't even want to go to work. Tell people the truth, but the government is telling you hamba emsebenzini wena ufuni benefit lami hamba emsebenzini wena ende zviri kukurwadza. I know because muruda kunzi munorima makabhiji ka Murukuda kunzi vanhu iva vane farm yehuku. Murukuda kunzi investing in Zimbabwe. You see? Maakuya uzotikumbira ma 100 pounds futi kuti tisustain your lifestyle. Munonwa doro zvimwe zvinotonyadzisa pa Facebook panapa. Vanhu ava vatombokuziya. Indotokuziya vanhu vangani avatombokuziya nyaya yekuda kungotsvaga validation. Saka my sister, you Miss Piggy with your family, stop coming in my inbox and looking for money. Okay? I've got no money for you. Iwewe uchaita mari nemafuta ako iwayo. And people in Slough, I wanted to come for you guys to train you. You know, tidzose ma blood pressure, tibvise mafuta. You can't do it by yourself if you don't know what you're doing, because you diet yourself to death. Murunzwa. Wedra churitoripo pa diet, DIE. So what I said, in Indonesia, ndokurovera a seminar. Just to talk about this thing alone, it will take us 1 hour. Ndokurovera a seminar for 2 hours. Ndokutesta mafuta nemvura for another hour. Ndokutraina for another hour. That's a boot camp. Zvatiri kuita izvo kugara paFacebook tichingomirira kuti vana sisi smelly vauye nemajusika hapana kwatiri kusvika guys. Okay? Inini munogona kuti hey Sabina indigerini handifoswe kuenda kubasa ini. Handitombofoswe. Baba Mandela soon vanenge varetire. Vanoshandira American Express ka havasi vanhu vedhizi varungu ava vatinodana navo. Vanoshandira American Express and pension yacho inouya yakati pambamba. Imba ndeyavo saka problem ndeipi papa. I don't even need kind of personal training in it. I'm just an educated housewife. I believe everybody poka zvarwa waifana utopiwa bhuku repersonal training. That's what I strongly believe. Kana TV ichipiwa manual, sei iwewe munhu usina kupiwa manual. Just imagine izvozvizvi kuti ufeka unoti kufuta ijoku. It's not a joke. Tinovasiya vana ava mangwana chaivo. Saka ngatiregedzei kusapota zvinhu zvakaipa isusu tichitoziva kuti it's lack of education. Pandakakuudza iwewe Miss Piggy kuti I'll come and train, look at your negative. Unondirwadzisa. Who told you kuti personal training ndekurwadzisa? And let me tell you something, Miss Piggy. Even chero ukada kuti uda kutraina. No, this is just part 3. Ndichasvika part 10. Antakatanga yake ndakumuroera ari maparts. People like you, Miss Piggy, our books could even say we can't train you. Saka, you might need a letter from the doctor. I will write a letter to say, doctor, I have seen this person is at risk of diabetes. I want you to write a letter back to me and give me a go-ahead to train them. Saka, don't think it's every fat person who can be trained. Don't think that, Miss Piggy. Some people, we can even say, no, we can't train you because the insurance doesn't cover you if you are not in that book. Unzwa. Panima certain measurements, you can't train that person. Because iwewe ndikakutraina unogona ngofa obwafa. Wabamuka. Wawona. Saka urikona aninga train munhu ane fat ane heart yakatenderedzwa nemafuta. Tinofanira kustripa that fat away from the body. Tozotanga kutraina. Everything is done gradually. That's why we don't say dieting, we say healthy living. Saka pamsore vanu veZimbabwe vari muEngland, we know that it's been hard living in this country, kutsvaga mapepa alone, kuenda kuzoenda kushifti, kuzodai zvinhu zvacho zvakaoma, and you are just doing well. But musavharidzirwe makomborero enyu nevamwe vanhu pano vanoda kuzviita kunge mazvikokota. Learn kuteerera zvokutaurwa nevanhu and try to test. Ndikauya nemabhuku apa ndoti yatitei any summers party. Kanjani kumhanya kwamunoita. Asi ukaona any summers party yachona inenge yakanyorwa zita remurungu. Yatitei iyo inenge any summers party but yakanyorwa SabenaRuwizhi hapana anoya. Ngatiitei iyo any party yakanyorwa tendai chihure hapana anoya because une surname chiboy. Zvinhu zvechirungu ngati. Until we learn to support each other, sema India, then we will be rich. Hanzi ramba waraira. Inini, like I said, Muzukuru, iwewe Miss Piggy, iwewe uri stuck up in one community, which is the Zimbabwean community. Isusuka we are integrated. Shumusinga ite kuma Americans, you know, mwana wangu kuma American. Kuma India, mwana wangu mu India. English, my husband murungu, English. Of 15 years, yeah, not 15 years in doti yangu, 12 years. Takamborambana for 3 years. Unzo. Pa integration, rofamba ku Steve nature round, kunara St. Albans, ngendruku haifurids. Ndinonoka dzimba dzeshamwari dzangu. Saka urikuona manje, you uri stuck pa nzvimbo 1. Inini ndogona ngoti, you know what, mazimba ndatraya kuti tinasonzwisisana, but hapana kunzwisisana, game yacho ndeyehutsinye chete makuwa. Rega ndichisiyana nazvo, ndongotanga kulauncha business rangu nevarungu. Iwewe mozoitawo personal trainer wenyu muAfrican. Toona kuti anobuda here muAfrican. Do you ever think kuti muchaona personal trainer muAfrican? Kana muZimbabwean? Most of the personal trainers wamuchaona vanoshanda mugym. The reason being, if you're a personal trainer uchada kutengawo first house yako, saka ukada kuita basa ratinoita isusu vana mai Mandela yokuti tinoita S2N self-employed ka aumbofa wakatenga imba yako. Saka most personal trainers, they are stuck in the gym because mugym imomo ndimo maunopiwa mari iyoyo inokwana, and the gym yacho inobva yakuudza futi kuti no, you can't train anyone else outside. Unotosigna that contract. Saka kuti personal trainer achazouya along your way ka, ma chances acho they are very slim. Unenge uchingonzwa pa uchakwira pamastairs paipa yekuti hati yako haichabvuma, apa uchaziya kuti ndodhaita sei wakuzvistava, hauchadya chingwa, hauchadya mapotoitozi, hauchadya nyama, wakuzvita ka self personal trainer. Waiona manje iyi ndipo pauchakwara ipapo. Saka by the time yandichaswitcha ndakutaura neshamwari dzangu vana Kala naSuzana, ndakuti you know what, ndatrya uku, ndakudzoka back. Hamundiona again for another 14 years. Then ndozodzoka ndane makore mangani 54. And 54 yacho pandichadzoka ka nenda akatina tena chaiko chaiko. Ini ndakatrainwa nevanhu vane 62 years old kaini. 62 years old, Miss Stewart vaikutraina indikudzei mukadzi wajaji. Imi munozviziya. Perekedza mwana. A 62-year-old English woman shamwarika waimuti waiti ukamona achijamba patrampolini waiti nhai Mwari. Kunyadzisa kwazvaita kuona munhu ane 62 years, mukadzi yeka akandipa that strength yekuti me too I can do it. Ifesi yangu iri kunonoka kuita boy kuti ndinasopinda, saka fesi yangu painorwadza ndisongoti zvokuramba ndichingokampena basa racho rega ndisiye, dai vanhu vacho vangouya vega, Sabina uya kumba kwangu toita sei, uyu uya kumba kwangu, motikari yangu inomhanya zvisingaitei. Sisi Diana, sisi Mafumo, muri kuti bhodhi yangu zvinhu mai Mandela 7 months idzodzo dzandaita zvemvenge-mvengeka, ndaane kamwe katumbuso kanenge kanyoka pamberi papa, and kanonzi kamvenge-mvenge kadumbu kacheka, ndatukapa zita rekuti kamvenge-mvenge. Iwe muchenjere zvamuri kuitiswa paFacebook izvi, and iwewo ndozviziva hangu kuti mai Mafumo you are too clever than that. Handitika kana mutisingakwanise kukutrainai, endai kumagym, watchai Netflix. Zviri kuitika panapa pamaZimbabweans hapana progress yatinayo panapa, cause macelebrity acho eseka vangori nekahu individualist. Ukaenda kugroup iri unongoona kuti muridzi wacho ari ngofunga zvake, ukaenda kugroup iri unongoona kuti muridzi wacho ari kufunga zvake, ukaona mugroup iri vamwe vane varume vavo vanenge vachityawo zvinhu zvacho zvakangopushana so ugaya kuti nangu ka rega ndidzokere kuvarungu keke, kwanga kuri peaceful, kuchitori peaceful, uri kukuita manje kwaunoenda magroups acho ka unenge uchingoona kuti ava vanosaridza nyaya, ava mai ava vakafuta, saka havasitomboda kuti vamwe vakadzi vaondeyo kana kuti vari kutya, because kana vari pamalives vanozvita kunge maninja ka, hanzi tinomamisa. Munozoenda kaona mwe mukadzi palive fanga icho chichi chiMispig, rega nditaure Mispig asina kumikisa vanhu vakawanda. Mispig vakati vanorova, Mispig havakwanise kuita kana paid work 3 times, vakati ba wanchibhakera d adona munhu. Ndinovarovera ya ningi uyu inonzani uyu yanzani Mark Tyson. Unoziya ka Mispig vanotaura kuti vanorova chii munhu nemafuta iwaya, hanti vanopiswa nemafuta. Ichi chakasimba chitatilicious ichi. Ukaona tatilicious ka the way she dances manje ka, tatilicious ane mix of two, ane mafuta akafana nemasuru. Tatilicious is got about at least 60% of muscle and 40% fat. Yeah, 60% muscle, 40% fat in the tatilicious. Mispig is 20% muscle and 80% fat. Unorowa nemunhu akadaro. How? Vakadzi vakasimba ka moregedza pamalives enyu kuramba muchitaura kuti munomamisa vanhu. Tiri kukuonai. Unotaura kuti unomamisa munhu, kabhonzo kako kakaita kunyura mafuta, zirwoko rwakadai so, kana iyo kamera inenge ichachema kuti nhai ndiratidzeiwo face, zirwoko zihombe kudai so, otiudza iwewo pamalive pako because tauya kuzokuona palive yako waakutiudza kuti unorova munhu. Is my personal trainer takatarisa kuti iwe munhu uyu akazara mafuta ega ega unorovani iwewe Miss Piggy unorovani iwe ndingasakurova one mbama ine mhasuru ukaflya madzira akakukwadza uko. Please sister, zvamaitaura zvezve muchiudza vanhu kuti Sabina anokutyaika ndaingokusiyai zvenyu cause unongoziya kana munhu uri patopu soka tumwe tunhunzi kana tichingotaura zvatinotaura unombotusiye tikungotaura it's okay zvinoita kuti vafile ball. Vanhu vanoziya Miss Piggy vaiva chibhurudogi chekumasvingo ichi chaitaura kuti Sabina hapana zvaanondita inini iwe ndaingokusiya sesister yangu tikasangana pagreen grass ndinokumamisa ka iwe. I used to be bouncer now I'm a personal trainer. Pandaita bouncering paipeka ndasina kutosimba ezvinei ndakunasoziya mabody movements mudhara kadai papasina jeri ka Miss Piggy ka ende dai papasina zviropa zvenyu izvozvo tombotanga ndauya nechi-HIV test cheche munoziya chechi chinonzi it starts with you. Ngirandikudzei vanhu vari muEngland unogona unotora matest google panonzi it starts with you. It starts with you ka vanokutumidzira kamuka HIV test ka unongokati kaka kungori kutora diabetes within 2 minutes unotoona test yako. Ndichaita test yangu palive mumbosipakwa zvenyu munakirwe. Saka katest ikako ka inonzi it starts with you. Saka ndisati ndauda kumasha Miss Piggy ka ndonotenga tumatest ndonotora tumatest twotwo ndatora tumatest twotwo unongovacheka ivo unongoita nguri kucheka diabetes yotoratidza kuti negative and then yangu yoratidza negative tonasomamisana but yenyu ikabuda iri positive to which unongoziya nyaya yacho atibate imimi tinokutukai nemuromo ende Miss Piggy ka andambokunzira ifesi yangu futi because you are not important. Panapa kana taakubudisa mafesi edu ka tinoburitsira vanhu vane nyaya chaidzo. Imimi Miss Piggy ka tangoti tingotaura nemi tikudzei kuti listen sister iwewe nemhuri yako usandikumbire 100 pounds wachinzwa usakangawo ndiwe wacho waiseka Ellen kuinbox uchiti haana kana football team handiti kashamwari. Saka please sister takuitirai part 1 vakadzi vanoita malives vachineglecta vana vavo vanaperekedza mwana vane vana but ukaona the way they parent vana vavo ka vanotozouya panapa kana mazita avo vanotoshandisa maghosti because they don't want to be mixed nezvinhu zvisina nebasa. Ndivo vamai vakangwara ivavo. Iwewe Miss Piggy dai watosiyana nefacebook dzamara zvivana izvo zvaita 14 years uri kunzwa. It's only a matter of time Miss Piggy. And iwo Miss Piggy ka cheti chitaura nechokwadi uri kubvumidzwa here unge uri pamba ipapo nehurumende iwe. Taura chokwadi imba iyi haisi murume wako nemwana obviously nebehavior yako yika mwana uyo wechi2 akanza apiwe mudhara uye I love that mudhara wawaimamisa uyo akumana kamudhara aimamiswa mazimba zvamunoita ka we are going to talk again about vakadzi vemuno muEngland vanomamisa mazimba handiti ka vanomamisa varume handiti we are going to talk about that because I've seen my sisters vachirova varume wavo zvimwe zvisingaite kurova kwacho guys ka ndosaka ndakatiza ini ndikati I can't do this kurova kwacho unoziya mudhara akabinwa yeye hanzi Sabina achataura nyaya yekuti ndakaroorwa nemudhara. Iwe mudhara yeye is a beautiful man money but I think this man was about 62 and she was about 28. Akomana mudhara airohwa yeye unoziya waiona mudhara azowanda manje pasi petable so intofunga Sabina una mapepa. But why are these sisters doing this? That's when I used to be a bouncer. Ndoenda kuna my uncle. Ndodzo chichanaka. Ndoenda kune yeye uyu Piggy. But ndaida unazomamisa ona. Ndaida unazomamisa Piggy yeye. But ndaingonomudza words of wisdom kuti usadaro murume wako ona akubatsira. Yeye usadaro murume airohwa yeye. Ndototenda Mwari and I think akandudza kuti murume ari kurwara futi nechimwe chirwere. Ibrain yawakangova murova nemusu iwewe udza vanhu kuti unoabuse varume futi. Ndio inenge ya part 4 yedu iyi handiti. Part 1 maparents anoita malives vanhu vachingoita in and out vanhu vanoramba ivo Miss Piggy Miss Piggy ndio part 4 part 1 parents who do lives vachida kufadza vanhu but mwana achipinda in and out and you know who they are. Vamwe wenyu macelebrate vantonyepa kuti vanoita mabusiness asi unoona mwana achiuya achitaura kuti you've been on the phone for a long time iwewe you're fat, you look like hanzi nemwana, you look like Teletubbies. Obviously kuti mwana uyu pane zvaasiri kufara nazvo. Ukaona mwana achitaurisa sterek amai vari palive, oziva kuti pane problem. Mwana haasi content. That was part 1. Part 2 was mental problems with exercising. Ukaona uchinwa doro sterek, kana kuti uchishopa mbatya sterek, kana kuti uri addicted with something, it means your brain chemicals akadropa. Saka vanhu vanonwa doro sterek vai, my brain chemicals acho anenge adona, anenge heart rhythm. Anditi, saka paunga wakazvarwa, I'm going to finish from the beginning. Saka zvandatanga nchitaura ndo zvandakupedza nazvo ndakuvhara. Kangangori ka morning dose ka point 777 aka. When I started tataura tikati, when you see somebody drinking a lot of alcohol, when you see somebody even bleaching, when you see other people doing drugs, when you see people shopping too much or being addicted to a certain behavior, okay? Which means with my brain chemicals avo adona, my dopamine and my endorphins, and adona aita flat. Pawakazvarwa pai, my brain cells ako, my receptors aita kunge heart rhythm. Pawakatanga kunwa doro, pawakatanga kuputa mbanje, pawakatanga kuputa fodya, pawakatanga kuita addicted even in fashion or even my hairstyle or bleaching, my receptors ako akadona. This is why ukaona when you get depressed, vasinganwe doro vai vanomhanya kushopping. Okay? Saka that is a brain chemical imbalance. Saka iwewe Miss Piggy, you need to go ku AA, Alcoholic Anonymous, vokubatsira with your drinking and tell them could point 777 said my receptors ako are flat. So us as personal trainers, right? What we do when we train you, my receptors are abate just like that. It will be hard to get back to your receptors. Okay? But it is possible. So what you do now, we train you, my receptors are no mirror. Saka, if I train you today, my receptors are no mirror, but after 24 hours, anodona. And then if I train you mangwana, my receptors are no mirror mbichana, but anodona. But with time, my receptors here anozopesera bata, saka you're going back to childishness. Ndosaka uchiona vana vadiki vanoitwa vanopenga so. Ndiro drug rachona iroro rema endorphins. Yes, dadirai nema dopamine. Anditika exactly. Yes, vanomhanya unotenga Coca-Cola, it's the same thing. Ukaona ungori addicted ne particular thing. Yes, the social media again, it is the same. You see, social media, it is the same because my receptors anengadona. You hear kun Sabina hope pa Facebook, but mukona zvinhu zvacho zvandacreata ndiri pa Facebook zvakaoma. Okay, ndacreata tunhu twangu twakawandisa, you know. Saka social media futi my receptors anengadona. If you want to know manje, hanzi na Mrs. Judge, that means I have a problem. I'm fashion addicted. I love shopping, especially shoes, clothes, hair, and jewelry. That's true. Yeah. But ukaona kuti you can't live without these things. That's where the addiction comes in. What's wrong with Coke? Coca-Cola, it's addictive too because you need to understand the Coke chayo, the real Coke yaigadzirwa ne cocaine. Okay? Saka hiyo Coke ya munonwa ika inika cocaine mbijana futi. Ndosaka uchiti ukainwa unasati don't please ini ndinonwa doro futi ka. Don't forget that. Ndamunhu mukuru tinorinwa doro iri. But kutaurira na chokwadi. Caffeine manje ka, it's good. But it's not good. Caffeine, unoida in small doses. Caffeine. But all I can tell you is that chikafu chataita Zimbabwe cheche. Ndicho chakapenga wakachilimita cause vamwe vanozodya sadza makuseni, sadza masikati. Yes, caffeine is addictive. And pane vamwe vanonwa coffee ka ini ndonwa coffee zvisingaite. But ndakatanga kunwa inonzi chi? Ndakatanga kunwa coffee inonzi chi? Decaffeine coffee. Iyo iri bo because caffeine here, I'm not being funny guys. Vanhu vachiri kuseka zvinhu zvakaita sema anxiety ne depression atidi kunyepa. Ini ndotosuffer ne a bit of depression because I'm away from Zimbabwe. Okay, yeah, saka it's something which is normal. Just being away from Zimbabwe, don't worry kuti unoenda kubasa. I mean, don't worry kuti unoenda shopping, don't worry kuti unwa koko. Just being away from Zimbabwe can make your receptors go down. Who told you Miss Piggy drinks a lot? Miss Piggy, vanu vatinoswera now. Miss Piggy manje ka pandaivaziva manje Miss Piggy ka vainotenga crate ravo redoro vobva vagara pasi 24 beers vobva vagara padhuze panenge paradiator pai. Saka unoziva vaiti vakanwa 1 beer vobva varisa pamberi, wigi inenge yaiswa pamberi manje. Unoziva kawigi karongoramba kachipushwa paradiator. By the time Miss Piggy vapedza kunwa kawigi kanenge ake kupedzisira kuradiator, karadiator kese kanenge kari 24 makeni. So apedza ipapo manje raakuuya richirwa mudhara ende raakuuya rabhigi raakutanga kurwisa maona. Okay, when it comes to my drinks, Malbec, I don't know what type of a drink it is, but most of my alcohol drinks, ukaona drink iri dark, it's very fattening. Try to drink my drinks akafana nemvura. They are not fattening. That is vodka. You see, but vodka yacho inenge ine side effects food. Oh, Miss Piggy, ndiningi. Miss Piggy, vachakudza. Muzukuru ibhurudhoki rekumasvingo. Saka ndizvozvo zvatinongotaura izvozvo kuti guys kamusa kungondauya panapa kwamuri kuti ndikudisturb. Miss King of Lives. Ndeipi King of Lives? Aiwa. Sorry my brother, I can't hear you phone yacheva yakati I love you but atikukunzwai. Saka toda kungopindura mumwe mubvunzo. Saka mukaona Miss Piggy vatounza zvakawanda. Vanhu vakawanda panapa. Board and I'll answer you for free even though I charge. Coffee is not good for you. Okay. Highly favored. If you drink 1 cup of coffee, can you please drink 2 glasses of water to dilute it? Anonzi my directives, yeah? Anoshishina ropa. Coffee no shishina ropa kupfura tea. Saka ukanwa tea instead of coffee, it's good for you. But paunonwa coffee paipaika, ukanwa 1 cup of coffee in 2 cups of water or 2 glasses of water. I don't always practice what I preach. Thank you, Mkadziwa Judge. And I learn something every time I do a live. Just 1 person is enough. And highly flavored. Stress that makes people drink a lot. Yes, Saka stress, what stress does, it makes your receptors flat. Saka when you drink, my receptors are nowhere, but my receptors are nowhere aya, they're fake. Okay, saka stress ndio inokonzera. Saka which means for Miss Piggy uyu maona Dr. Highly Flavored vatotaura stress kutaura kuti Miss Piggy vari kuda psychiatrist, makes people drink a lot kutaura kuti vakuda AA. Urikuona, saka vakaenda kwapsychiatrist vachapiwa mental problem tablets, mapills avanoti tinonwa kuitira kuti mareceptors avo akure vasanwe doro anditika, and then vanofanira kuenda kuma-alcoholic anonymous. Saka stress ndiyo inokonzera zvese most of the time. Yeah, Malbec is red wine. Red wine is good for a glass because it's good on the heart. Yeah, I haven't gone in why it's good for the heart, but red wine is good for the heart. But even the Bible says everything in moderation. Too much of everything is a sin. Okay, brandy is a dangerous drink. Wine, too much of it turns into fat. Red wine is good for you. 1 glass per day is highly recommended. Manje strozorovara botoro ka highly flavored. Takadzidziswa kana na Miss Piggy. Yes. Sabina, okay, I understand you, and let's have a lovely Friday. Join me, stay happy Friday. I'm always happy, sister. If I wasn't happy, I wouldn't even be on a live. I'm really blessed beyond measure. I can't even believe how blessed I am sometimes. I even pinch myself. Am I this blessed? Exactly. But when mandinofara now, pamwe vakasiyana newe dadirai, okay? Yeah. Isusu pana patunoita Facebook. My Facebookers, my personal life, zviri kunakidza fanga quietness hangu ndiyo yandinonyanyoda noise handide. Yeah, saka if you don't like coffee and you end up vomiting, inini there's so much I can drink alcohol before I puke it. Because body yangu inondiudza kuti listen, iwewe you don't drink alcohol that much. Saka takurutsa the rest. Saka ukaona you take something and you puke ka, it means it's not good for you. Inini even by sight, nesuro baba Mandela vakandidzira maruva wild roses, yeah. Ndakatovhara maziso kuti enda unorasa mupini because I can't stand my wild roses, yeah. I don't know, they just belong outside. Yeah, if you don't drink coffee shamwari ka uri right. Isusu ava varungu vatakadana navo unenge uchingobvunzwa coffee every minute. I'm not being funny ka. Baba Mandela vaka ndakatozonetsana nawo musi weSunday kuti iwo ka usaramba uchingondibvunza, anokubvunza do you want coffee, ndoti yes. Black or white? Black. How many sugars? 1 sugar. Mangwana overamba futhi uchibvunzwa same statement, inini just messes up my head. Tara chokwadi ndakamushedzera mapurisa ndikati ndandidi zvoramba ndingobvunzwa kuti coffee. I'm not being fun, I'm an awkward person, okay? Uramba uchingondibvunza kuti coffee uda sugar uda chi. Ndakutopesera ndisainwa coffee yacho. Ndakamushedzera mapurisa ndikati listen, ina handidi zvokuramba ndichingobvunzwa one question all the time iyo coffee yo. Varungu ivava vanamba vachingokubvunza nyaya yezvimacoffee zo. Ere zvimacoffee zvacho ka zvinoita kuti mazino aite yellow. You know? Saka kana uchinwa coffee ayo ka don't drink iri black. I like black coffee. Inwa ine mukaka. Because ukanwa coffee ine mukaka ka mazino aite sei? Aite red. Aite inonzi color kukalika. Hans Natasha, apparently red wine gets you horny too. Isusu hatichafila horny ne alcohol shamwari. Hatichafila horny hedu ne alcohol. But kana muchiri vadiki vakaita semuka rowo kaka 1 glass unotanga kutonzwa tundu kwakutamba. Isi takazvara kakudhara isu. Saka takabata chiri kuda kubata mazuva iwayo. But if it gets you horny, there is another wine ka inonzi JP Chenet. Yeah? JP Chenet. That one makes you horny, Natasha. Go and look for inonzi JP Chenet. Yeah, unogona kuti JP Chenet. Hanzi nadadira akomaraka. Dadira anonifungisa inini hangu sister kudena. I hope too much of sex is not bad, is it? Well, do you know what? I did see a post. I'm not a gynecologist, but I will just try to answer this. You see, hanzi varungu vane tunhu tudiki, I beg to differ. Chazo kutumidzirai kuinbox kuti vane hombe dzakaita sei. Anditika anenge achidai inbox yacho dai Baba Mandela ndokutumidzira unasoona kuti zihombe sei. But there was a post yakanyorwa kunzi varume vechibhoyi mapolimpopi avo anokuwadza vakadzi wumbu. Polimpompi yevarungu vanofunga kuti varungu vane diki hanzi haikwadze. Saka ukaita too much sex ka dadirai chenjera kubvarurwa yowumbu. Handiti ini handitomboda mapolimpompi mahombe. Because polimpopi hombe even chero une hombe ka ita soft. Ukaona munhu ari kuramba achikupusha chibereko ka chibereko chino collapse ka. Saka be careful kana uchihave sex, especially kana usinga exercise kuti chibereko chinopesira chadona. Me, I entitled my Friday in my house with my wine hangu, each to their own. But you need to understand that wine iyika, alcohol is a spirit. It's an evil spirit. Ndidzo nyaya dzatichida kutaura idzi. Alcohol yainzi aguru. It was a spirit yakakeswa in the 1800s pakatanga nyika. Saka spirit yo yakeswa changa chichori chidemoni chakabva chapinda mubhodhoro. Go and Google it. The origin of alcohol. Yaitonzi aguru. It's a devil spirit. Saka ungavhaira hako nedoro, tinonwa hendu doro, but the truth is that doro was named after a spirit rakaitwa. I think there was a fight back in the days. Saka aguru uyuka akarwa and then akadefeatwa and then akabva achinja into alcohol. Saka iwo datiraika go and dig deeper kuti what is the meaning of alcohol, and then you know kuti it's an evil spirit which changed into a liquid. That is the alcohol you drink. Hanzi mudhara uri kundidonedza ka muzaya mukuona sekuru Elias handisi kukudonedza isekuru, but you know there's no point yotinoramba chitaura iyo network isipo ende muzukuru munoziva kuti handipedze mashoko. Inini I can speak for England ka That's highly flavored. Sabina, I'm waiting for my car. We've been friends for years. Why feel manje? Why feel like exactly. Always remember there's an end in friends. END. Yeah? There's an end in friends. I believe in sisters and brothers. I don't believe in friends. Mazoti Madam Pig Indian. Ingatakuza uti bulldog rekumasvingo rere. Okay, pane mwe mubvunzire yamuda kubvunza when it comes to body because personal trainer nhasi ndewe mahara. Bvunza izvo yamuda kubvunza chikafu chiri good nechisiri good. Hanzinzwa, hanzi dadadira. And I'm dead. Sure, all the Tesco and Sainsbury's and all shops are selling evil spirits. Ende izvo soka dadika ndakutoda kutonotengoka evil spirit kangu ndikanate nditani aone icho chibulldog chekumasvingo ichocho chikanwa chitotanga kutena into evil spirit ka chimuzukuru chekumasvingo. That's not a name, it's a fake name. Togona kufarisa account yake but andite zvinhu zvakadari ina handiripote zvinhu. I leave karma. Anditi mukadzi wajaji, you remember ndakamuudza kuti I'm giving you 7 days. Ukatuka ex prophetess mukaona profile yangu ka ndakataura kuti it's 7 days. Pane chichaitika chete. Mumwe akataura kuti muzukuru wemasvingo kutuka kwawaita amai Mandela ka pane munhu mukuru achafa. Ani makaona prophet Magaya hotera yavo yange yakubvira. Exactly. Handi akataura 7 days. Mukadzi wajaji ndiwonazonzwa. Exactly. Anzi, how to lose the pet bellies, yeah? Okay. Anzi, na highly flavored, how do you use the pot bellies? Akakadoro kedoro, ka good living stomach, katinojikiswa macheese, nevarume vedu ka vakadzi vemajaji vanoziva vanaperekedza mwana anadadirai mukadzi akadumbuka yake kutoti andakudzai kuti uyu bulldog rekumasvingo ka harichatomboona kusaidi uko because kwese kwavharwa nemadumbu ane masteps saka anototora selfie kuti atarise kusaidi kwake but ndo zvakaita saka when it comes to how do you lose the fat padumbu vanhu vanokuudza kuti sit up unogona kuluza weight unogona kuluza your stomach ne sit up. It's a lie. You need to be careful kuita ma sit ups kana uri over 40 or even over 30 especially kana usinga exercise because you need to understand kana wanga usinga exercise uri mudiki mabhonzo ako anogona kufufunuka saka ukaita sit up uchida kupedza dumbuka unokwadza your spine. Okay, unokwadza mabhonzo ekuspine uku saka they sit up aitombo pedza dumbu because dumbu it's made of 3 parts. We've got the front part which is the rectus abdominis, we've got the side part which are the external obliques and the internal obliques. Saka kana uchitraina dumbu unoritraina pamberi nemukati nemumasides, you see. Saka inini I would say kana uchitraina, I think a sit-up is an isolated exercise. Inini kana nchikutraina highly flavored ka for dumbu, I'll give you a compound exercise. A compound exercise is an exercise which involves 3 muscles being exercised at the same time. An isolated exercise is just 1 muscle. Saka ndikaita bicep ruoko ndiyo inonzi isolated exercise because you're just training the bicep. Ndikakupa press up, it's called a compound exercise because it can train 3 parts of your body in 1 exercise. Saka for pot belly, I would recommend you do a compound exercise. For you highly flavored, I would say press ups. And when I mean press ups, there are 3 types of press ups. Okay, there's box press up, there's 3/4 press up, and there's a full press up. Saka box press up unotoita wakapfugama uchingobreaka maoko chete, eventually uchapinda mu3/4, eventually uchapinda mu-full press ups. Saka perekedza handiti ndabva ndakuudza iyo answer ye-stomach fat. Stomach fat you can only train it using a compound exercise. Tatenda Molinia, skipping alone, does it help? Yes, skipping alone helps, but it helps it's called it helps the cardiac, which is the heart. Anditika saka skipping manje inobatsira kuti your engine igare yakaita se yakaklinika, which is the heart. Saka inotraina cardiac, but skipping manje ka aitraine the muscle. Okay, inongobata muscle. Skipping inotraina more ma-arteries, okay, nema-veins, blood inoenda kuheart, the respiratory, sorry, munoziva muromo wakabhendawo indotadza kutozitaura chimwe chirungu. Respiratory system, pane vanoziva panapa. Ma-respiratory system ndio yainotraina skipping, handiti. Asi manje you need now kucreate a muscle kuitira kuti ma-arteries aya nema-veins aone pekubata. Without a muscle you're as good as dead. Saka imagine manje wakuita futi skipping urungotrain a heart but you are not building a muscle yekuti ma-arteries abate. But skipping is better than doing nothing. Saka all I can ask you tatenda is to do your skipping and do a resistant exercise. A resistant exercise is whereby you use a machine. Saka use after waskipa chimbosumudza masimbi and you'll be all right. Kana kuti waskipa ita ma-press ups, because ma-press ups yangofanana nekusumudza masimbi. Okay, I drink Malibu and pineapple. Well, if you look at Malibu, right, it's got what is called eccentric sugars. Eccentric sugars are sugar which we find makeke sugar. You know, some tea, do eccentric sugars. Yeah, eccentric sugars, do sugar. You know, pineapple sugar. You know, mango sugar. You know, muchikafu natural foods. Saka Malibu pa ingori ne problem ipapa paka. It's the taste in the sugar. Saka Malibu yakangofanana nekunwa Red Bull. Red Bull you can make it at home yourself. Kana pane munhu adauziva kuti Red Bull inogadzirwa sei chingo text panapa. But Malibu yakangofanana ne Red Bull inotengeswa mashops. You are looking at about, in a small can, you are looking at about 10 teaspoons of sugar. Okay, 10 teaspoons of sugar. Saka you'd rather make your own Red Bull wega. Isusu Shiroki hatisati tainwa. Shiroki ika. Shiroki is not bad, I think, because it's part of vodka, but Black Label it's bad because it's got color in it. That color ndiyo inofutisa. Saka the color in Black Label, if it's a whiskey, right, the color yoyo ndiyo inofutisa. Saka all you need to do is to go and Google kuti Black Label and vodka. So far I can only say vodka, but muchenjere also zvikwadza mapapu ne vodka, okay, because ndakudza ikuti it's a bad spirit. Let's see. Thank you. What are the best foods to eat to lose weight? Okay, you need protein, which is nyama. You need vegetables like maveggie chaiwo anditika. You need potatoes to lose weight. You need bread to lose weight. You need fruits to lose weight. You need fat to lose weight. Sakwains were highly flavored. Yeah, you need protein, you need carbohydrates, you need fat to lose weight. Saka, we will have one. In advance, I'm not inbox and I'm not Sabina. Can you talk about this at a certain time? Because I'm highly flavored, but I'm muri busy. Saka I can just do live here. Kutiva no mnenge mchingo bunza shkafu jet. Ndichingo taura kuti this is good, this is bad, this is good, this is bad. Inga Sabina, you are knowledgeable one. Why can't you be a teacher? Anti ndimurundi varedzera madho acho. Ini ndakakudza kuti I've got like 26 counts. Saka I can't just go home class ndono teacher ndodzingwa. I can't even go and work ku Tesco waiketa. Vanhu vakawanda ne jealous nazvo kuti Sabina uya atombobvinswa ushanda chimunhu chigere ichi waona. Even ndaina ndiri single mother ka ndaitoenda ikoko kunonzi ku job seekers. Ndovaudza kuti listen, I'm unemployable. Vanotoramba tokupa permanent mari yako kuti zveshuwa you unemployed and atomboziva kuti uchaita sei. Saka this is what I'm saying. I want to come kwamuri maZimbabweans toita basa redu tichidzidzisana because you trust me better. Anditika exactly. And I think when it comes to personal training ena angondoda ini ndakaslima akapa mazimba. Anditika takaslima daderai pamazimba wasvidzwa kuvarungu ka tumwe varungu twandinotraina natwo shamwa tinopinda mubhodhi mangu ka3 ka. Hanzi naperekedza. This is a good question. Sadza is one of the most dangerous things you can eat to lose weight. Anything which is mixed, and eat things at its rawest form. Saka chifunga sadza, what is the raw material of sadza? It's chibage. Saka beta utodya chibage chocho nema veg. Waiketa. exactly. Ndosaka uchiona rice ka rice harina kuprocesswa sterek, saka rice is better than chibage chakagaiwa. Saka ukaona pamapotatoes ka mapotatoes akaitwa mashayai ari dangerous than potato rakangoboilwa rakasiiwa in its form. Saka anything you change is fattening. Maifila ukangochinja a characteristic of a vegetable, it changes its character. Saka sadza, I'm so sorry, sadza ka once in a while and rinonaka sadza, but sadza rinoita sei rinodhambisa dumbu. Dai wadya chiri chibage chinopa space mudumbu. Uri kuona chibage neraisi zvinopa space mudumbu, saka unofunga kuti wakaguta iwe usina nasoguta, asi sadza aripe space mudumbu. Saka idya chikafu potato, usaite mashed potato, usaise mafuta too much, okay? Isa just enough. Usaite mashed potato is dangerous. That's as good as sadza. Saka rice is the best one kana uchida kudieta. Kana uchidya sadza every day, I would recommend kuti umbodya rice every day, uone difference yacho. And how do you check difference yekuti wa lose weight or what? Because pane vamwe vanhu vano exercise oendaona ndikutorema. Tsvaga inonzi chi measuring tape yekusonesa iye. Usati warova ka diet kako isusu toti healthy living. Isa measurement onyora pasi, and then after 2 weeks unoona uchireducer. Hanzi na my judge nyama my judge ndimpompoza ka murume wacho ndijaji, saka I always wind out with my judge on nyama. Best meat to eat is white meat, fish and chicken. Yes, that's very right. Because red meat haidi kuramba ichidyiwa sterek. Red meat sika ndiyo iri kukonzera macancers. What happens is the white meat you can digest it quick, but ukadya red meat right now iwewe ka kuri kunzi ndine tuma microscopic chichi twanguka ndikacheka zvinhu zviri mudumbu mako, I can check red meat yawakadya in 1985. Okay, saka red meat iyoyo zvainoita inokonzera hyperplasia. Saka what happens is paunodya red meat ka your body says no, we can't digest this. Saka body yako yatadza kujaisisa nyama iyoyo. Pane kamudhara kanoplasta kanotora nyama iyoyo koplasta mumadziro emumatumbu, zvongoramba zviri mudumbu. Saka zvinotanga kudigestwa slowly because red meat inonetsa kudigesta. White meat, fish, chicken, yes, you won't go wrong. Digestika straight away. Red meat we can track nyama dzedu iswana mai Mandela mudumbu mune nyama dzatakatodya 20 years ago, unoiona. Saka chifunga nyama yaungo uchidya within the 20 years. You see what I'm saying? That's where red meat is a bit dangerous. Yes, remind me about my lives, and then like I said, guys, taneta nekutsvaga immigration nekutengera vana maidzimba tobirwa nekudzingiswa mabasa nehama taneta taakungoita izvo taakutokwanisa kuita izvozvizvo tiri kutofara ipapa tichidzidzisa ivo vanaperekedza vana vadika mangwana vachauya vachititenda. Hanzi na highly flavored varungu vane that gap pakati pemakumbo. Kagepi kako manje kakapenga. Unoziva nini kagepi kangu ndinokachema zvisingaite because pandakaita stroke yangu ika vakandikanda steroid for about 3-6 months and that steroid made me gain about 2 stone. I was really disappointed mfunge guys, like I'm trying to shed it off nekuzonakirwa kane good living zvinotoonesa moto, but ukaona varungu ka vane that gap pakati pemakumbo ndiko kuratidza futi kunaka kwavo mubhedha. Iwo ungamuvhe 1 gumbo kusvika uko kana usina kagap kaika. Onzwa zvezvezvi vakadzi zvinotaura ini ndiri mudhafu handi kunyepa, saka ndiri kutozvitsvinyira ndiri chimudhafu chakarongeka. Saka onzwa chidhafu chakarongeka chichitaura kuti ndinonaka pasexi, uri kunyepa. Anything which is far away from your skeleton, listen like this, ngatiregedzei kujoka. Amai Mandela right now ndiri kuzvitarisa, I'm not happy with what I'm saying. Because just imagine skeleton yako kutese takafanana pamaskeleton. Takafanana pamaskeleton. Saka chifunga kuti nyama yako iri kuremera skeleton zvakaita sei. Ndosaka uchiona vanhu vane osteoporosis, vane anonziko zvimwe zvirwere zviri kukonzerwa arthritis chichi. Exactly. Zviri kukonzerwa that skeleton which is almost the same in everybody's body. Yanyanya kuremerwa. Hanzi naperekedza, I'm going to night shift. I prefer eating sadza because I work ku A&E. All right, eat your sadza, it's good. But in what I can advise you is instead of eating one heavy meal in one go, why can't you eat light meals? Zvekuti your body won't even know kuti wadya. Saka iwewe ka instead of even ukadya sadza racho ka chingodya ka portion kadiki kai. A portion iruoko rwako. Uri kuona ruoko rwako, put it on top in a sap way. Saka handiri kuona tikaombera kudai, so handiti kuombera kunoita varume vekuzimbabwe. One hand wakakombanisa, that's a portion. Saka kana uchidya sadza nerice is a portion just muruoko one. That way you won't go wrong. Usanzwe the best way of losing weight, don't get too full in one go. Yes, tape measure is the best than a scale when you are losing weight, because tape measure ka inokudza chokwadi, scale ka inokunyepera, because paunolosa fat paipa yekutaura kuti muscle yako yakuuya kuzoreplace that fat. Saka muscle is way heavier than fat. Okay, fat. Tosaka uchiona vanhu vanoti I'm going for swimming, they're not losing weight because a lot fat floats in water. Kana wakafuta and you're swimming, you're not exercising, you're just floating. But kana une muscle and you're swimming, your muscle inoita kuti udrowne, saka unodzoka up uchiswimmer by force. Saka vanhu vakafuta when they swim, people with a lot of extra fat, there's no exercise because you're just floating. But don't let me put you off from swimming, because swimming is good on the grounds that it just makes your ligaments a bit pliable. Yeah. Okay. Hey Rita Mkonyora, what's up? Ndakaona ka Rita Mkonyora, what's up? Yeah, that portion is good. Sabina, ingava pano hapana varume. Because I'm more like, I'm very traditional on that way, and that's why I find it hard kuti ndibefrienda nevamwe vanhu, because inini ndinoda kuita zvinhu zvechikadzi too much. I know I look muscular, but I'm very, very feminine. Okay, most of my followers, they are women. Yeah, varume vanotoshaya because vamwe vacho, most of them, they're attracted to me, waona. Saka vakauya panapa vanozotanga kufila honi nezvimwe zvinosina nebasa nekushata kwandakaita ikoko, ndosaka usingaone varume panapa. But in all honest inini hangu I prefer kungodhila nevakadzi hangu, following my culture. Anditi zvokumikisana nevarume vana baba vanhingi vachiva vachitaura nene pamalive apa ngavauye nemukadzi wavo tichitaura zvepersonal training. Okay, handinyanyotolerata varume vakawanda vanongouya vachingogwagwata. Kugwagwaudza ndekwevakadzi. Zvatiri kutoita izvozvi, so varume vachawanawo personal trainer wavo. Pane hwana anonzi Tawanda ari kuAmerica, vanogona kutrainwa. Handiti varume vanoya nevakadzi vavo vachiti yes, let's do it. But zvekuti murume anongouya just like that, it shows kuti spirit yangu haiattracte varume venhando. Handiti but kuma inbox uku vanombotrayavo kudongorera, isusu tinongoti ibva. Handiti saka vakadzi is just good enough. Chifunga dai ndiri kuita life ndakakombanidzwa nevarume chete, ko ndaasisi smell here. Ini ndiri mukadzi, ndinoita zvechikadzi. Hanzi naperekedza bwana. Do a life about exercising and how to get rid of fat. Tichiraisa mari yefootball club, please. Very good, very good, very good. Keta anondipaka manje. Single ladies and single men, zvitori nani shamwari. Zvevarume vevanhu ena handiwanzoda kutolerata varume vevanhu, and handitombodawo futi kuti murume wangu atoleratwe in that way. I'm very traditional like that. Hanzi nasisi chivasaka. Sisi ivava chivasakava ndio vatanga tiri shamwari na Miss Piggy. Ivava sisi chivasa ivava. That's my sister too, K2. ndakachishaya chimpana ndakatombofunga kuti chafa because after 20 years kapana mwana unotofunga kuti shamwari dzako dzafa kana kuti chii. Pandakamuona Kate ndakanakidzwa mufunge ndakafara. Saka Kate is asking, is jogging inobatsira here kuluza weight? Yes, inobatsira kuluza weight because that's uri kungotraina uri kubhena futi mafuta. But where jogging is dangerous, when you are over 30 or over 25 especially over 30, you need to be careful where you are jogging. Okay, saka ukajoga patara anditi ukajoga patara machances osteoporosis aripo manism, because manis ako manje anenge akukweshana macartridges anditi ka. Saka kana takura sana mai Mandela ka, it's best kuita inonzi alternative leg whereby you sprint on one place. Okay, asi kana wakujoga mkomaka usajoge patara, joga paloni. Pese paunenge uchijoga ina unojoga muloni, usajoge patara. But at a certain age jogging is dangerous. Inini instead of jogging ka, I would say kuti ita inonzi ita anonzi mai low impact exercise. Jogging is a high impact and it's bad for your bones, right? Saka do something like alternative leg or do high jumps or do star jumps. Ngona ma star jumps ari nani because you are doing it faster. Yekujoga ukuramba uchingorova the same knee. Saka patozopesera ma knees iwayo question. Aiwa haili flavored zvinhu zvevanhu vakaroora ka zvinopa maproblems anditi ka. Vakadzi vacho ngavauye pano ndizvo zvatiri kuda izvozvo. Nokuti kutoti munotondoona ndakutotaura nevarume venyu kunge zvinonzi inana uzvijaira izvozvo. Kana kutopfuudzana pamasteps nemurume wemunhu, it's out of my character. Of course takadana nevarume vemuri vevanhu, but zvaikonzerwa nenhamo, and those were the days. Okay, people can always change. Varume vevanhu kana vachida kutaura na Boeing 777 vanofanira kuziva kuti mukadzi wavo ari kutoziya. Tinovaona varume vevanhu vachitamba stereki nevakadzi pano, zvinotonzwisa tsitsi zvimwe zvacho. Like I said, inini following yangu yakawanda vakadzi avasi varume, and it's crazy because ini ndaitofunga kutoti vakadzi kando vatichatodetsana navo. Muzonzwa kunzi hanzi body shaming. Musanyeperwe imi vanadadirai tikauya tikaita exercise nemi munenge muchitoseka isusu kuti nai ndi personal trainer here ari kutraina so. Ndizvo zvatiri kuda izvozvo, kuchinyirana kune kuchinyirana kunonakidza, pekuti kana wakuuya kumakuhwa ako inopa mvenge unonatsoziva kuti hati yangu yatrainwa. Inini every day I go for a class. Anditi, I go for a class. Saka pandinoona kutoti not every day, at least 3 times a week I go for a class, and most of my classes andinoda angui spinning. And let me tell you something, mu spinning class macho ndininde nchichema. Yes, power walking is an alternative again to jogging. Okay guys, saka I love you very much guys. We've enjoyed the session kedu. Saka maona zvinhu zvandainasoda zvaakuita, saka ndakutotenda ivo Miss Piggy. Saka nyaya yangu na Miss Piggy ka ndipo pairi. Pana vanhu vakawanda vapindira yanopindira, but vakaona vanongo vachitukwa neni ndichitukwa. Aiwa, zvinonzi people say their darkest secret when they are angry. Like I said, kana une imwe shamwari yako yaunongofila spirit yako ichikudza kuti iwe munhu uyu akaipa arida kukushandisa, chimboenda unomudenawo, chingonomuti zidhodhi chete ndo unopedza zvese. Unoona kuundurwa kwaunoita. Like I told you, ndikayazokurova mbama unganditorere banga here kuti undibaye. Ndizvo zvakaitwa na Miss Piggy anditi. Asi Miss Piggy ava the conclusion of this, vaindikumbira mari kuma inbox ivo nehama dzavo vakateedzana. 2 weeks mwakumbira mari imwe cousin, 2 weeks yakukumbira mari. Asi ndikataura kuti hatitei zvebusiness zvekuti tinoita mari. All I can tell you, for 4 hours, tine vakadzi 20 or 30, we are looking at about 1,000 pounds take home. Okay? Take home. Saka it's up to you kuti munoya muchiti westera nguva panapa muchitonge vanhu vanofunga. Ndiri chakati, but deep inside vanhu vanenge vari selfish. Vachita aiwa, hapana anoonda, hapana anodai. Saka zvinhu zvikaramba zvakadai so izvi, ini ndichatiza ndotanga unotsvaga market yangu somewhere else. And then muzoona kuti amuchaona vazukuru maakuita mastroke maakufa. Inini yangu haisi stroke, it's a wisdom tooth yakasiiwa irimo. And then the wisdom tooth yakanzi ichashuta out, but it started going sideways. Saka inini dai angatori stroke pamwe dai zvitori nani, but this is a wisdom tooth yakapusha kune the other side. I love you very much, guys, and those in England, please yetite aiwo mafat party tinouya totestana, munotenga mawaini edu machizi enyu, muchiita makuhwa, muchiseka, tichingotesta, tichiita basa redu. Chimeshini chedu ichocho hachina basa kana une HIV, chinongobata zvatiri kuda kubata: mafuta, mvura nediabetes, kuti uri parisk here nediabetes. Saka imagine iwewe ukainvita shamwari dzako kana 10, by the time we finish ndotokusiyirawo mari iwewe pachezvako. Okay, I've done the studies, it's now left for you to do the rest. Kana pane vamwe vari kuda kutrainwa, I can do consultations online, I can train you online kuMessenger kana kuti kuSkype. There's some other people in Zimbabwe or around the world that they know kuti they're healthy yadona, but havana mari because maybe 1, she's an asylum seeker, 2, mapepa asataita. Speak to .777. I can do it for free. After I do a consultation with you, you will know where you stand. Okay, saka I can cater for those who really can't afford, and I know muna asinga afford kuti ano Lucas say. Okay, saka always think about it. Why is it that white women, the ones who are on top and the ones who are educated, they're skinnier, they're slimmer, but the white woman who is poor is fat? Okay, think about it when you're next comparing Sunlight. And then Sister Piggy, imimi Miss Piggy, anditika moita business, not kuramba makadzvanyira vana veSlough. And vana veSlough, you're not the only person I know in Slough. Ndiwe munhu wandakangopawo kuti pamwe ndingacommunicate nawo kuSlough. Kana pane anyone anogara kuSlough, kana muchida kutrainwa, inbox me. Otherwise, right now I've just cancelled Slough because of Miss Piggy. Yeah, she's too evil for me. She just wants to be on the tech vachikumbira mari ku back door, but pa front vachishtonga vane mari. Okay, I can move kusvika ku Birmingham, Sheffield, anyway I can just be there, but it's all left to you guys kuti tobata sei basa iri. I love you guys and have a happy Friday. Goodbye.